Hi friends, thank you for all the support and nice comments on my last lore video. I am back again with a new one for the half of my subscribers that actually watch these videos, so enjoy! Okay, so, before I start the video for real, I got a lot wrong in my video about Michael Pickleseller. Ryan George, first off, is the creator of the simulation. I realized this when scrolling through Ryan's old videos, and I found his 1 million subscriber special. In the video, we can be seen looking into a cloning room. This is probably because he runs the whole simulation. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, time for the actual video on. To start off, in Major Tom Speaks to a More Responsible Ground Control, the astronaut can be seen floating away from his ship as he completely ignores the warnings from ground control to not float into space. Ground control then loses connection. However, despite this, Tom, his canon name, can be seen on a spacecraft on multiple other occasions. This could be because he found a new one, however, that doesn't make much sense, since NASA has not lost any ships in space, and it is shown in the video that he works for NASA. I think he got sucked into a wormhole or a black hole and got transported into another universe, the Ryanverse. Also, there is not a single video of Ryan's describing the first guy to ever go into space. The only results that are relevant are Major Tom Speaks to a More Responsible Ground Control, which I went over earlier, and when we finally discover aliens. In the latter, NASA says that they have confirmed that aliens exist. However, in the video, there is no actual evidence presented. But the thumbnail shows what the alien they found looks like, and it is the exact same PNG used in the Adspace adverts when the alien reportedly named Florp Flap talks with Adstronaut. The alien most likely befell the same fate as Tom, and ended up also living in Adspace. This also explains why no one has ever gone into space in the Ryanverse. Adspace isn't like regular space. It's got a plethora of wormholes and stuff that goes through those wormholes from other universes. It just isn't safe. Now, you may be wondering, but Patrick, how can the astronaut live in Adspace if it's too dangerous? Well, dear viewer, this is because the astronaut struck a deal with the devil, or God, or something. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. What I mean is that whatever the god of the Ryanverse is, decided to keep Tom alive because he could use him to promote products. So, they gave the astronaut a spaceship and everything he could ever ask for. He even got to try out the product. In Trying to Ignore Your Phone, Astronaut says, if you're anything like me, home is where you live. This means that Adspace is his home because he lives there. However, we know that he originally lived on Earth going by the name Tom. This could mean that because of how long he's been away from Earth, he either forgot about it or accepted his fate to live in Adspace forever. Before we move on to the next section, here's some cool stuff I found in the wiki. The Adstronaut has a dad named Dadstronaut, which had no further context provided. He also has a brother in Canada who he tried to kill with a laser. He also has a missing thumb and toe. And lastly, he's apparently friends with the sun? Nah bro, what the hell's going on over at the wiki? Anyways, come to think of it, the original Ryan George probably also got sucked into a wormhole. This one was different because he landed on a replica of Earth that is present in the Ryanverse. Due to his loneliness and boredom, Ryan started to clone himself to provide company. This resulted in hundreds of different Ryans, but occasionally he would hit the jackpot and produce geniuses like Michael Pickleseller, Screenwriter Guy, the guys that decide stuff, and his facially deformed cannibal son, whose YouTube channel is LittleDude666. If you try to look this up, it will not appear. This is because the channel is in the Ryanverse equivalent of YouTube. And that's the video. I plan on uploading these kinds of videos interchangeably with the out-of-context ones, so be on the lookout. And hopefully I can start uploading much more often, but until more breaks from school come up and homework is less apparent, I'm gonna stick to a norm of at least one upload every week. Remember to subscribe with notifications as we just hit 200 subscribers, which is already 20% progress to monetization and 1,000 subscribers. See you next week. Goodbye!